out of the pool
For a death.
for death. And if the death
Right.
happens on the winning side, well, I suppose 10 out of the pool should do.
Agreed. And we'll see. Yes, please confirm with me as soon as possible. I do hope.
Oh well, if we do fight in the next block, we will be going before the fight between the champion. The champion always gets last match.
Yes, of course. It's traditional. Tradition.
Yes.
And all that. 27. So this is Sam.
Oh,
this is the.
If you're looking for another fight, I hear that some hunters have captured an owlbear.
An owlbear.
Yes, they're looking for someone crazy enough to get into the pit with it.
Crazy, you say?
Hmm?
Is Mortenzie there?
Yes, I believe the owlbear has been purchased by one of the Luduses in Vatapul, the beast tamers.
The beast tamers, and this is here. We can set a deal with them to fight here.
Oh yes, I represent some of their concerns up north here. He smiles.
Oh, excellent then. I do believe I have a man. Could we bring in 2 of my gladiators? They're
no, owlbear is not that much for 2 men. Your roster is full of men that can handle an owlbear on their own, he says.
all right, Mortenzie.
This is a suitable fight for a blooded gladiator.
Mortenzie. What say you? Have you ever fought an owlbear?
I like owls and bears.
Do you know what it is? Because you'd be going up against one. You interested in that
Okay.
fight?
Okay.
May Xorbinius be on your side.
What rank is this Mortenzie of yours?
He's a veteran.
Oh, an owlbear would be outclassed by a veteran. No, we're looking for a blooded gladiator. Oh, we'd have to, make it more difficult for the veteran.
I will not bring a weapon.
No weapons?
No weapons.
Mortenzie?
No weapons. I will fight it without weapons. Only the faith of Xorbinius.
Does he have claws or anything that I can
Fine,
look at?
I think that would be suitable. No weapons on your side, no spellcasting beforehand, and,
Okay, hold on.
we'll forego, excuse me, arming the owlbear with any magics or magic items beforehand.
No weapons. No spellcasting before. Sorry, I'm trying to keep on track of all these fucking things. All right.
You're the one that
Mortenzie?
tasted Gan beforehand.
Sorry,
Last
what did you
time,
say?
wasn't it? You're not looking very well.
But feeling fantastic.
Yes, of course you are.
Hello, he's poking the goblin at the table.
No.
Do you remember me?
If the owlbear dies, you will owe the beast tamers 5 talents.
If the
I do not wish
Mortenzie?
to make any personal bets on this. This is simply business between myself and the.
The owlbear will die.
What? No, Mortenzie, no.
He doesn't seem to care, Mr. Bilk. I don't care to take any bets, although I'm sure there's some fools in this bar that will.
Okay, so with
Mortenzie's
Sam
going
and
back.
Bloodhorn, there's a how much? We put 20 talents. It's for a 40k pot.
And this is an official fight.
That's a lot.
Mortenzie fighting an owlbear that is a beast belonging to the beast tamers.
Yep.
It's
That's
an official
official,
fight.
yeah.
And this is Sam's first fight.
Yep.
Get in there, Sam.
Okay, and
Don't
this is
fuck it up.
1-1.
This is also the same. His last fight, his roster. This is like that double header because he didn't fight anything in the middle.
You can't find any suitable fights for Roger and Edward after you've kind of dominated the fighting for that block. So
We'll stick around till next week. Maybe someone else comes around.
Okay, so we'll also for the owlbear, I need to find somebody to make a bet with that. Anybody? Where do we make the bets like that? Can I speak with what's his name? The Hin. Jorm the Hin.
What's his face? The guy.
okay.
Jorm the Hin.
So your facilities, you've got facilities for gambling. That's 4 dice. You could set your guys to go make bets if you want.
Yeah. Mortenzie, are you sure about this?
Of course.
All right. Okay then. So there's 20 bet for that. There's 20 bet for that.
You're betting 20 on the owlbear Mortenzie fight?
No. I've got 20 on the Grizaak Nibbles fight.
If we have 2 bad fights, we're like our whole thing is.
Dude, I'd be more encouraged by I'd put 20 on the Mortenzie owlbear fight before I.
Mortenzie will like unarmed strike non-proficient beat the owlbear. Unless it's like an advanced owlbear.
I've made a bet with him with the other guy on Bloodhorn.
Oh, yeah, I know.
So
Okay.
can I make another bet with Mortenzie? Sure. Do I have the money? No.
Mortenzie wants to talk to Thebler the Lark because this is the goblin that led the chant that led to his discovery of Xorbinius.
Yeah, he's like, you kind of step in front of him and he's sort of like trying to get out of the, you're blocking his view of something.
You must look into the reflective realm. He like grabs him and pulls him close, eye to eye.
Huh?
Yeah.
You remember me?
Talk later.
Oh yeah, sure. You're the Ooh. You took a wrong sort of bath, didn't you?
A bath in the light of Xorbinius. I require your services again.
Thebler.
He shakes his hand hard.
Okay.
Oh, a strong grip. Yes, I remember you. You're the one that passed out, fainted when you fought Gan.
Yes. I wish for you to chant for Xorbinius once again.
Oh, you need a bard. and more goblins.
Yes.
Oh, we could chant it. We could chant.
How many goblins can you bring?
Depends how many are around.
Goblin. It is the language of Xorbinius. It is so clear to me now.
Yeah, sure. I don't know. How much coin you got?
Oh, how many goblins can you get for 500 gold pieces?
You serious?
Yes.
Mortenzie?
As many goblins as
Excellent.
I'll spread the word. You'll have a...
He gives him 500 gold pieces. Yes. You
Fucking.
will chant for me.
What are you fighting? Who are you
An
fighting?
owl and a bear had a baby, and I will kill it. Or not.
Yeah.
He looks at Arlen.
Owlbear, huh? Yeah, I heard the hunters captured one of those. Yeah, sure. Sure, we could set up a chant. Anything specific?
Xorbinius.
Xorbinius.
Xorbinius. Just keep chanting it.
Yeah, sure, we'll deal with that. Xorbinius. Oh, yeah.
He seems to like now recall something, and he seems to be in thought. Like you've snapped him from trying to get a look at something else more exciting than you.
Xorbinius. Why do I know that name?
You have heard his name, you just do not recall. His name is etched in your heart.
Not creepy at all, Mark.
Yeah, we chanted this before, didn't we?
Yes, and was most effective, even if I did pass out. Yes, do it again.
What?
But with more goblins.
What does this mean, this word?
You notice that he takes out a small notebook and he writes it down. You notice he wrote it down wrong. He wrote it with a Z.
No. With an X.
Oh,
Xorbinius.
Xorbinius. Oh, well, all right.
He crosses out the Z.
Is the name of the greatest of deities. He is the chaos. He brings knowledge that is not knowledge, but instinct.
Hmm.
He is mighty indeed.
It doesn't really roll off the tongue, does it?
Xorbinius. Like that, yes.
I suppose.
Xorbinius the Great. Xorbinius the Mighty.
Yes, this will do.
He takes your coin purse.
Yeah. There's many goblins, many shouts.
Do they have to be goblins?
Everyone is welcome to shout for Xorbinius.
Oh. All right. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you.
No, thank you. You take good care of yourself.
I always
You might want to get a cream or something for that.
Time to eat. Little ratty.
All right, so you end up not finding rats. You end up stealing some already hunted rats from the goblins and having a bit of a meal. The day of the fight has arrived. Feel free to move your minis over to the other.
Do we get to set up? I was talking with Will because we don't have enough money to bet. But if he's willing to lend me some money, we could make a bet on Mortenzie.
All right.
Day of the fight.
Sure. More. All right. Widget adds 10 talents to the betting pool.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm just dragging over a whole shit ton of minis over to the pit. Feel free to move
Actually, we
yourselves.
said 20k if we lose to Mortenzie, right? To lose to not Mortenzie, sorry, lose to.
Yeah, we don't. I don't think
Yeah.
we get. That's not money that's getting paid out.
Yeah, we don't get paid that. We get the gear of the gladiators we win.
So
So-
we do have 20k.
So you can use that 20k to bet because we can come up with the other 20.
Okay, so I'll bet
that's
20 on Mortenzie.
All right. And then
So I don't need. And the question is, how much are we getting for the?
Are you that confident? And Damian's asking, are you that confident your twisted little gnome can kill an owlbear? He wasn't that impressive on Sword Street.
Mortenzie is quite confident. He's quite good at what he does.
don't get fucked by dice. Don't get fucked by dice.
Pretty much, that's what it comes
Is it
down to.
Arlen's gonna cast fly and just fly away like fuck you guys?
Damian's going to make a bet on Mortenzie as well.
Okay.
What are the odds?
Don't know.
They're
it's 1 to
they're
1.
even they're even for Mortenzie and owlbear.
All right. Damian,
What about
let's
Sam
see
and
how much
the,
he has.
Sam and the Bloodhorn.
Sam and Bloodhorn is 2-1 against Sam.
Okay, perfect. Let's get as much as we can on Sam.
See, what you don't know is Bloodhorn now has 2 prosthetic arms that give him multi-attack.
So here's the thing. Right now, Sam is still not the CR of the bull, right? Like Sam is still underleveled for this.
But he's also Gestalt.
Okay, I need all the gladiators that are participating to have their tokens dragged off to the side because you're not just sitting with common people
Yeah.
that morning. So Mortenzie's already dragged off to the side. Sam has already got the goodbye kiss that morning with Callie, and he's off to the side.
How much money Damian has.
Damian is in the veins, stretching and doing
would you like to put
calisthenics.
some money
He's
down?
stretching his hammies.
Yep.
What's the bet, Marty? What's the bet for Ugg versus Grizaak? And Damian
I
versus
thought I
Ugg?
put these odds down. Give me a second.
It says 1 to 2. I just don't.
Yeah,
No.
it's 2-1 against
Against us.
against Ugg.
Right.
The champion's the favorite, basically.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, Marty, is
so,
it a kingmaker owlbear or a regular owlbear?
So
It is a greater owlbear of the
I asked the
Vastwood.
gladiators if they want to bet, Marty.
Yep.
I asked the gladiators if they want to bet.
Damian's betting.
Roger says sure, but he doesn't know whose money he's betting with.
Roger, we bet with the money that we have.
So how much money do I have?
You're wearing it.
All right.
Damien's-
Well, I could bet my bet one of my crossbows.
Sam is going to bet 4K on himself.
Write the bets in the under the.
Can you put down? Roger is going to bet contingency. A +1 crossbow is worth 1,000 gold pieces. So he's going to bet contingency. He's going to bet it on Mortenzie. No, he's going to bet it on Sam. He has a conversation with you that morning. You sure? Is this a sure thing? Like you're going to fucking win or what?
Of course I'm going to win. I mean... he shrugs.
Okay.
I mean, if some oxymoron could beat me last time, I'm going to beat his ass this time because he's an oxymoron.
Mortenzie's.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a big bull.
He's a big oxymoron. Yeah, he's a moron who looks like an ox. He's an oxymoron.
Okay, so 20K.
All right, you owe me a new crossbow if you lose.
Where's the betting sheet?
The betting sheet. Tell me what you want to bet. I put.
4K. It's 4K. 4K on himself.
Sam's putting 4K on himself.
Yep. And
Rocky 3 in the case for Sam. All right. So Sam's off to the side. Where's Ugg? I need an Ugg. Ugg.
So is Nibbles the big Russian dude?
Russian dude?
I do not
kills
think I
Apollo?
would have.
Oh.
No offense, Sam. I do not think I would have taken that bet. Says Edward. Yeah, shut up. He's gonna win. I think contingency is going to be someone else's crossbow. Shut up. And then Edward just bugs Roger for the rest
Do
of the
you
day.
have a habit of betting your thing? Oh, no, Damien's not there. That's right.
Okay, there are many people that show up today, including a bunch of goblins, like a small horde of goblins.
So I took a bull strength. On my...
You took a book. Yeah, that's what I thought.
And once again we arrive here at this pit of carnage, this pit of the stone bear, to give honor to the gods, to pay the price of faith, the price of glory. Xorbinius. There are at least 60 people, mostly goblin, but some others just start in on the chant, and they begin to chant Xorbinius' name.
Fuck, Arlen's like,
For you,
who the
master,
fuck are you
for
actually
you.
calling? Arlen's like, who the hell are you actually?
Ugg was like stretching, he stopped when he heard this, and his little hand just kind of like slapped Sam on the chest, like, do you hear this?
This is bad. I didn't. This is Arlen's problem. Arlen's the boss. He's got to deal with this.
Mortenzie's in the veins going, yes, it's happening. It's happening.
Arlen's in mine thinking, fuck you guys, we're already on this.
Ugg's like, I think he needs more help. Xorbinius. Gracing the ring once again with an 0-1 record here at the pit of the Stone Bear.
I hate that so much.
Is the rotten gnome from the Circus of Dread,
Oh, Sam backs off. Oh, it's not me. Oh, fine. When he says that, I won one here. Yeah, I'm 1-1.
Mortenzie of Xorbinius!
Comes out doing like cartwheels and somersaults.
Plucked from the wilderness, next to our vile neighbors who cannot keep their forested duchy from being overrun. A great menace to those of this great and powerful duchy Vade. Captured by our own hunters and brought to you by the great Ludus of Vatapol, the beast tamers. A vile, a dreaded owlbear! This horrible thing gets dragged in with chains. They're poking it forward. Let's not find a cute owl-looking owlbear. Let's find a dreadful-looking owlbear. This one's not bad.
This is a baby.
You notice that for this fight, a lot of the soldiers have ducked back in behind a portcullis. As Mortenzie has gone out with this wild, untamed beast in the arena.
I will protect you.
It's only Mortenzie in the arena. The thing lets out this horrible squawk that ends in sort of a bear-like grunt. And let's see how Mortenzie fares against a monster that, well, you should win, maybe.
Mortenzie's got some questionable luck.
If the dice.
And I think he's got claws.
And a 6 on my initiative.
Let the battle begin!
It wins initiative.
Okay.
There's the bull in the place.
Yeah, it's kind of circling. It doesn't look terribly smart. It's sort of circling like an animal would. It's swiping in the air. It looks really angry. It's got some scorch marks, like it's been mistreated a little bit. And it takes a single move this way and is readying its attack. Like you can tell that it's going to swipe at anything that comes near it.
If you could start singing at some point, see how Mortenzie's doing and see if you can sing for him, Zito.
Xorbinius. Okay, so as
Please.
for Mortenzie and the circus, with all the Xorbinius chants, it is temporarily friendly. The crowd.
Okay.
They are indifferent towards the beast.
All right. Mortenzie's going to cast shield.
Okay. The thing's eyes narrow down upon you. It looks like it's going to charge you.
And then he moves. I'm going to move 25 now. 25. There.
Okay. And are you raging? No?
Nope. Not yet. No point dropping my AC if I'm not attacking.
Okay, the thing comes running around the corner. That is a single move. It does not have 10 feet of reach. So it spends 2 moves getting right up to you.
Okay.
It's swiping at the air and...
Now,
Yes.
Mortenzie rages.
The thing takes a brief step back as you just grow big, but then...
Yep.
or bigger.
And then the attacks come.
What are you attacking with?
His claws.
Okay, so as you rage, claws are busting out of your hands.
Fingernails, yeah.
Okay, do you have also teeth or just claws?
No, just claws.
Okay, for those that are in the Dread and Circus, this is the first time you've really seen Mortenzie grow claws. The claws look very jagged and unnatural.
They look like broken bones sticking out of it. Broken ribs sticking out of his fingernails.
And he's going to get into a claw fight with the owlbear.
AC 15 and AC 18.
It's a big dumb owlbear. Both of them hit.
Okay, well, I like my odds all of a sudden. Okie doke. Oh, what kind of damage does he do with these? I've never used these before. D6 plus 12.
How long do the claws last?
Till I'm done raging.
Okay.
He's got the beast totems, right?
Yeah. No, this is his
Abyssal
Blood Rager.
Abyssal Rager.
Yeah.
If you kill the owlbear, I'll take the money out of your pay. I'm fucking serious.
28 damage.
Wow. Okay, the owlbear is injured because of that. Does not like your claws and is just going to get into a big claw fight with you.
It's just a big giant two animals going at each other is basically what it comes down.
It gets 3 attacks.
All right.
All at +8. The first 2 are claws. And the next one is its bite or its beak attack. And it does not have rake. So nat 1, 10, and an AC 25.
25 hits.
Let's see what the 1 does.
AC 17.
No.
Okay.
That's not hit.
So it takes a couple of swipes in the air at first, and something bad might happen.
Oh, before the hit.
Yeah. Just find the crit table. Because we got to open that for a couple of fights.
There won't be any crits allowed in the fight that I'm having. 'Cause it's not like that's what happened last time, where it was just, oh, he hit me.
20 on the crit miss chart is a DC 20 dexterity check or fall prone and be stunned for 1 round. As it face plants. Just Mortenzie's on top of it. It face plants into the ground. Was not expecting you to have so many claws, so it's a dex check is +1.
So does Oh,
so close.
So it falls prone, and then it gets a fort save to avoid the stunning equal to your AC.
My AC is currently 25.
Okay. Its fort save is +10, so it needs a 15 or higher. Nope. So it face plants. You basically jumped up with your claws and started attacking it, and it slipped a little bit as it was trying to get at you, and its head hit the ground hard. And people are like, oh! And then it's got to make a... They're laughing at it. The crowd is... Some of the crowd is booing. They expected a much better fight from it, so they are unfriendly towards the beast.
Poor beast.
Beauty and the Beast.
God, this is sad. Yeah. You know what's gonna be sad is when my luck runs out
and then it fell prone and is stunned, so its other attacks don't happen.
Yeah.
Marty, Arlen is casting a spectral hand.
Okay.
I'm doing this.
A couple people beside you that are not part of your group kind of step back from you, and this ghostly hand rises up beside you.
One at a time. AC 26.
Yeah, that hits. Blood flying everywhere.
For 17.
Okay. The owlbear is still breathing and moving and shrieking.
AC 29.
That's a hit.
18.
Wow. 50. 63. Yeah, it was well past bloodied on the last couple of strikes. And the owlbear has not enough hit points. Okay, so it's unconscious.
Okay, and the next round he casts.
There's a stabilizer going to come on in this thing.
Okay.
Mortenzie, stop attacking.
So it went first, and Mortenzie goes last in the round. So you do have a go, Arlen, before Mortenzie.
Stabilize. I say, Mortenzie, stop attacking.
What is the range of stabilize?
Stabilize is close range, I believe. Spectral hand.
I'm using spectral hand.
But that's for touch. You'd actually have to use like a cure light.
Oh, so I can't do stabilize through spectral hand.
Stabilize is a ranged spell. Spectral hand is for touch spells. So you correct. You cannot do a stabilize through there, but you
25
can do
feet plus 5 feet every 2 levels. You are 8th level, so 20, 45 feet away. It's 50 feet away. So you try to stabilize. And you're too far.
Mortenzie, stop attacking.
Okay, the crowd's like, "Cow, cow, cow, cow."
Sensei!
Xorbinius!
We fight some more. He
Xorbinius!
stops raging. He stops raging and casts Cure Light Wounds on the beast.
Okay.
There we go.
Plus
Wakes up and you knock it down again.
8.
I could have turned this into.
Is it up?
Yeah, it is now just lying on its side and getting up, so it's at 56 hit points. Or 56 damage, sorry.
Okay.
You cast a spell, now it's its turn.
Yep.
It is standing from prone.
I can't do anything.
Okay, it then tries to attack you.
Yeah, you're not raging,
Okay.
so you're not threatening.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you're fatigued,
Yes.
so you can't rage right away.
AC 15 takes a swipe at you.
Misses. Xorbinius.
I'm assuming the crowd doesn't
The crowd does not.
boo that. That
Oh,
seems
you
like
know what? The crowd was calling for its death. So give me a perform check for
Okay.
using.
a perform check first for knocking it out, and then a
Yes,
perform for
yes.
yeah.
Alright, so Mortenzie.
Marty, you're giving me the ulcers. What with this fucking Sam fight again? Oh god. And then I don't know if Ahmed, what rules he set up for the bard. I wasn't told about him.
I got a
So.
13.
Okay,
on the
so you
first
you-
one.
you did
Here,
increase.
you can see it.
friendly.
You can see the bet on the rules in the
And a 17 on the other one.
Okay, so they don't know what's going on now. Like they don't know if they're supposed to cheer for you, but you weren't listening to them. The chant for Xorbinius is still happening.
Okay.
It took a swipe at you as it got up. It's not happy with you.
He's going to try and punch it.
Okay, do you have improved unarmed strike?
No, hang on. I'm going to cast a spell first. He's going to take a 5-foot step back,
Okay.
and he's casting Divine Favor on himself.
Okay, there's a slight flash of magic. Alright, the thing pounces at you. It's injured. It's angry.
Okay.
The yelling of the crowd's distracting it slightly. AC 19, AC 26, and AC 18.
AC 26 hits.
Okay, 6 damage.
Okay.
That was on its claw. It's going to attempt to grab you into a grapple.
Okay.
26.
Probably does. Hang on.
your CMD.
Yeah.
Your CMD should be higher than that, dude.
Dude, I'm small. Oh, fuck. And fatigued.
It slashes at him and pulls him in.
His CMD drops by 6 or something.
he beat it by 3.
And then it's
minus some more, yeah.
Because
Beat it by-
minus 2 strength,
yeah.
minus 2
CMD.
dex.
He's
Sorry. The crowd also the distraction. It's 25. What I'm hitting.
It still hits.
Okay, so Mortenzie just got pulled into like a bear hug by the angry, injured owlbear.
Okay. Mortenzie's gonna.
A successful CMB check. I guess the crowd could respond.
Can I just not punch it or?
They're actually indifferent to both sides.
Okay.
Like, oh! They're excited that you made it get back up, and then you're getting bear hugged. Like, you hear somebody in the crowd going, "No good deed." No good deed.
Arlen's just looking at him like,
Does that count? But does it count as a win? 'Cause
All
he
right,
won.
so you're in a
This is
grapple with the creature. What are you doing?
He's gonna punch it.
Broken AO.
So I think it provokes an AOO and then
Okay.
It tries to bite you, and it doesn't happen. You're punching it with an unarmed attack.
Yep. AC 13.
I think you're safer actually in the grapple than out of it because it doesn't get a full round attack in the grapple.
Yeah, it just looks bad. Okay, so you failed to break the grapple.
I got another attack. I forgot.
Okay.
Plus 4. AC 21.
All right, so you're duking the thing, and finally you catch it in the side of the head, bang, right in the beak.
It'll be plus 3.
Give Arlen a heart attack.
4 non-lethal damage.
Okay, it is in that state that never happens. Well, actually, no. With non-lethal, I think you're unconscious. When you're non-lethal exceeds, I believe, is the rule. So it's in that state that never happens, which means that it gets a standard or move only. It breaks the grapple if you want. Like, it stops the grapple. Are you allowing that to happen?
No.
Then you're rolling to maintain the grapple next time.
Okay.
Keep the grapple going.
Okay, so it has to roll to.
He will actually. No, he'll let it fall.
Okay, so it breaks the grapple as a free action, and then it stupidly takes a swipe as it's trying to move away from you.
Mortenzie is gonna.
It hits AC 11, and then it
Misses.
kind of falls over.
Mortenzie does a running jump off the bear up and drops an elbow on the thing's head.
Give me an acrobatics check, DC 15.
Sure.
The stone bear is kind of slimy from being in the rain and all the blood and guts and people, large creatures being
Done.
Okay, he's like, ah! you give it an elbow shot. Okay, the crowd is laughing.
Thing's still alive, right?
Yep.
Yeah, he can punch it with non-lethal for a while. It'll be.
Yeah, I only do 4 non-lethal.
Yay! Yay,
All right, the crowd,
Mortenzie, get the fuck
the
off
crowd
of
is
there.
laughing. At this point in time, you hear the bell ding. Ding! And the winner, the rotten Mortenzie of Xorbinius.
Arlen's gonna try to reach over and stabilize, stabilize the friggin' bear.
You can see a Thiebler, the lark, just kind of gives you the crossbow fingers.
Xorbinius.
Alright,
Okay.
He goes running around the ring
bear
until
party?
basically the guards
Alright.
corral him and make him go inside.
Mortenzie, you get a thought that enters your mind. It's kind of like, well, where's my offering?
Uh-oh. He rages again?
Okay. You notice some guards slowly coming out, and they're kind of chatting and letting, they're not trying to approach where Mortenzie is.
He rages.
Mortenzie.
No.
Kills the coup de grace. He tears its throat out with his claws. He wins.
There's this slow motion, ripping and tearing, blood flying out of the creature. For a brief moment, its head twitched up, and you saw the joy of something scaly and furry, with a big head and eyes looking back at you in the reflection of its eyes.
Look at Ahmed's face right now. He has not been this upset with me in some time.
I'm trying to think how do I discipline Mortenzie?
He's just not allowed any more non-lethal fights. If you're not allowed to kill, he's not allowed to fight.
Damn it.
You know that by you killing him and being very close, there's something about this pit that's special to Xorbinius. You have successfully made a 5 hit die offering to Xorbinius, and you might want to keep track of this thing.
Yes, we will.
Okay.
Oh, it probably only counts when they're like when it's a true offering, because that was a sacrifice. That was a blood sacrifice. That was not a like, oh, I killed it in combat. That was
The crowd goes. They don't like beasts that come and try to eat them when they travel on roads and stuff. So yeah, the crowd goes nuts. We'll give you 2 rolls, one for your running around and your showmanship, and then another one for dispatching and showing the crowd the blood that they wanted.
Okay.
Hey, you did. Love me. Although, does that wasting thing also affect your performance checks?
I guess it might.
It's a charisma-based
I don't know.
thingy.
It doesn't affect intimidate, so.
Does it affect checks, or does it affect...
I have to look it up. Hang on. It's right on his character sheet, so it's right here.
Because we might not want to bring him into too many.
Mortenzie the zombie running around? Yeah.
What? I only have one of them listed. I have to... Damn it, sorry.
We need to get him some aloe vera or something.
Oh, no, it's there.
Hey, Trickster.
Charisma-based... It says charisma-based skill checks.
Okay, so
not
it's
just
not a skill
charisma checks. Okay, cool. Hey, Trickster, how's it going?
Hey, Drake, what's going on, man?
So not on the first one, to be sure.
Harley just leans back in his chair like,
And 20. Okay, on the second one.
So, given that you're having successive fights, this actually helps not just you, but helps the other guys. It's going to be friendly when the next fight starts for the circus.
yay.
Okay, so yeah, keep track on a sheet somewhere. Blood sacrifices to or sacrifices to Xorbinius, and you can. The part that I want is 5 hit dice. You can keep track of whether they're
Sentient or not?
sentient or if they're beasts. Or...
Type.
All right.
Yeah, this is a 5 hit die magical beast.
All right.
Cool.
If it's Adam, I'd also have like owlbear on the date.
as much detail as you want.
As we-
And then Arlen's like, he's just slumped over in his chair. Joram has like a thin sheet of lead that he's writing on. He just sort of crosses off the money and shows it to you. He just shakes his head.
Well, Damian just made some money.
okay, so we won that. So it was a 1-to-1 fight. Oh, fuck's sake, I'm getting there. God damn it.
So
Okay,
20k becomes an additional
15.
20k, and we lose 5. So
15k.
Yeah.
We make 15k. In 15. Boop. There we go. Hey, we're not totally broke if we lose. All right, Sam. You're up. Please don't fucking kill him or maim him or take a horn or anything. I know you want to, but please don't.
if he was the champion, you take his horn, but he's not the champion anymore.
Marty, is it too late to put some money on Sam?
Yep.
Sorry, is it too late?
To put big bets on it, you could do probably some small bets with people around you. Give me like a D4. That's how many talents, like just by rapidly talking to people around you that you want to put in bets. You can bet 3. You can bet 3 more talents on.
Arlen will bet that. Actually, Arlen is borrowing from the Ludus. I can do that.
Yeah, that's how the last Ludus owner, that first one we were introduced to, it went really well for him.
Funny.
Arlen. From
Dude, if you think like the von Krakenstein is like a scary master, old lady has something. Like old lady's got some oomph behind her too.
yeah, I'm sure. I am sure.
Yeah, Krakenstein's creepier.
Krakenstein's creepier, but he's also like, he's not taking it personal. Like,
Okay.
I don't know.
Mortenzie comes back,
yeah,
strides back into the waiting. Go ahead.
Let the dragon die. See how personally he takes that.
Oh, well, we're not letting the dragon die.
Yeah. Yeah, Mortenzie comes in like he's like wiping the blood on his face, like ritualistically. He's like,
where? Okay, he's in the.
Yeah, he's in.
the arena.
He just goes where the other gladiators are waiting. Gan is not waiting down there, but you do see giant Nibbles. Nibbles has received healing.
So, Widget's supposed to be doing an inspection of the fighters before they come out. Does that mean he's in the where, or does he just have to be near where the exits are?
You weren't invited to go down there, so
No, but inspecting for cheating.
As a representative of our Ludus, go ahead, please.
I don't know. Well, it's like, would I be checking by where the athletes come out?
Yeah,
by the tunnel.
I think he's saying if there's an agreement, there's no magic. There's got to be some way they can check.
Yeah, you could see Master Pavi with some of his guards. He seems to have a lot of guards here, like there might be an entire caravan. He's sitting in a different palanquin with bright and shiny yellow and pink banners. He's drinking from a different goblet today and has a different bejeweled hat
Arlen
on.
gives him a friendly wave, like, "Hey,
Arlen, come over here for a drink. Sit beside
fuck yeah,
me.
screw you guys."
So Widget lets you know that he's gonna take off his hat if they're cheating, and then he's just gonna be within 60 feet of the exit so he can detect first spells.
Yep.
Okay, Arlen will cast message with Widget.
Nice. You have line of effect, or line of sight. You have both.
Yeah.
Arlen, come. Have a drink with me.
Excellent. How are you doing?
This is
Hey,
a
that was-
very
Put it on
nice.
me.
This is
How
a
are you
very
doing?
nice Riesling from the east.
And he just sort of a servant produces a glass, and he's pouring something out of a bottle. He clings your glass before you even have a chance to raise it, and is drinking his own. Is he drunk all the time?
Possibly.
They're so... Finding the right slave gladiator is something I enjoy the most. The art of the deal, the excitement. But it pales in comparison sometimes to see a good fight day, wouldn't you agree?
Oh, I agree. I'm sure. I hope my gladiators do give you the best show of the day.
You know, I hear that they take a step off of waterfalls, dancing upon waterfalls up at the Citadel. I might very well have to head there next.
Interesting. Never been.
Oh, that's right, you're from Stygia.
Correct, yes.
You're far from home, aren't you? Fair Arlen. But don't worry, you've risen quite high for a slave.
Well, we do what we must to survive, right?
Some give more than others, and he glances down at your legs. But don't worry.
I don't mind this at all.
Don't worry, and he wiggles his feet with these ostentatious slippers on them. I might as well cut off my own legs too. I've got enough servants to carry me around.
Precisely.
And he clinks your glass, and he wiggles his toes.
Oh, he reminds me of that actor from he's like in he's a bad guy in a bunch of 90s movies. Like, I think he was in The Crow.
Oh yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah. It's him. He's
guy-
got a black trench coat and the black hair and
Bang,
pasty.
fuck him.
No, look at the token.
Range.
He's a little bit more effeminate than the
Okay, all right.
than
So
the guy.
it's the
guy
guy from Mrs. Doubtfire, the brother. That's that actor.
This token is from he played I think a merchant in Cole the Conqueror. He has a voice that's really hard on the vocal
throat.
cords.
He's got like an 80-year-old smoking grandma voice.
right. So Arlen,
You enjoying your time here, Arlen?
Yes. It's different than the last time I was here.
Oh, how so?
I was a gladiator.
Oh, that's right. And now you're an acting Lannister.
Still am a gladiator, but not here.
I didn't see your names on any of the rosters.
Oh no, I'm not. I'm a sub. I'm not one of the main.
I just had to check in on you. I talked to some of the others. They've got the rosters all the Vatapole fighters here. They might be a little bit behind, but yeah. Wise not making yourself your own champion.
I would be.
Tell that
I
to
wouldn't
Magnus.
survive.
Still, I wouldn't. I'd pay a pretty penny to see you wheeling around in the muck.
Most do.
Of course, after the fight today, I'm gonna own most of your Ludus.
Well, we'll see now, won't we? I hope I don't lose my best pusher.
Perhaps I'll just have to buy your Ludus from you.
It's not mine.
Oh,
But who knows? I'm a very surviving individual.
I see that this Ugg will make an excellent addition to my stable. Whereas this Mortenzie, I don't know if I want his disease spreading. I think we'll just put him down in a death match if I win.
Yeah, I think that's wise. He keeps praising this Xorbinius. I don't really. It's just bad for morale to kill one of your own gladiators, you know?
I can see why you're trying to get rid of him. His
Yeah,
flesh
well-
looks like it's just gonna schleff right off.
It hasn't yet, which is surprising. I mean, I've looked at him. He's just still living. I don't know why. Gods won't take him.
Of course, you won't feel bad, will you? Sounds like you're trying to get rid of him. Sounds like I made a bad
Just
bet.
give him to you. I'll just give him to you. Well, you've with an axe. With an axe, he's actually quite impressive.
No. He put on a good show with the owlbear, although I don't know what all this Xorbinius crap is about.
It's a god of his own creation.
Oh, a blasphemer.
I don't know what's wrong with him. I've seen him eat live animals for breakfast.
Well, may we all
there's not much
blaspheme in our
going
own ways.
May we all then? Clink.
Yep. As Arlen turned from the worship of Freya. Turned
To the worship of money.
to the worship of the source behind the light, a god whose
AKA
names you do not even know.
AKA the snake in the lake.
Snake in the lake.
All right, I like that.
That's pretty good. That is pretty good.
That's some reading rainbow shit right there. All right.
That's awesome.
Reading rainbow.
And in our next fight.
You want the next fight? Okay.
Oh, Arlen's chatting with the guy. I mean, might as well make friends with him because
Yep.
I don't see any problem with him. He'll be an asshole.
They drag the body of the owlbear off to the side, probably to be butchered later, for its hide. Maybe not for its meat, though. You don't know. And for our next fight, we have the former champion of the Pit of the Stone Bear, return to us in great form and shape, Gan Bloodhorn. There's sort of a mixed reaction to the crowd, although there is a large group of the crowd that does seem to like their previous champion. Gan comes out with his mighty axe.
Fuck this up.
Sam was their champion.
For a
day.
Gan just lets out this titanic roar. Well, it looks like someone woke up on the wrong side of the bed.
What does he have for a weapon?
A great axe.
Okay. I don't think it's a different one, because, yeah.
The token, yeah.
No, not the token. It was the other one. Like, he took my hand because I broke his axe. So.
All right.
Yeah, that's been repaired or a new one or.
Okay. Yep.
I'm gonna find some stats for Gan. I believe I just mushed a thing into a thing.
Yay! Go, Sam, go! Don't lose the fight. Or I'll sell your girlfriend.
Not even a slave. Selling her anyway. I am a good
Lannister! Yay, power!
Look at Arlen, the Merchant King.
And return to us once again with a shiny new hand, Sam, the giant of the Circus of Dread.
Ooh,
Okay.
yeah, boy.
So right now, because of Gan's loss, they are indifferent towards him. But the circus is friendly because they just won a match.
Boy, you crazy fuck!
Okay. Sam is positioning the bear or the bull between, or the bear between them, so there's no charge.
You do some of this kind of like, and he tries to go this way, and he just snorts and
when
snorts
can we
and
start
annoying.
casting?
I guess the bell is pretty quick here. You've got 2 rounds of slight move and casting.
I nod at Zeta if she can.
Okay.
Actually, I message Zeta. I just cast message on Zeta.
Yep.
Very well.
If you can-
And the rule was just spells you can cast, right? There was no potions.
your own spells.
Yep. Okay, so he basically it's enter stance, cast a spell, and then like ready to fight defensively. Like it's those are the setup.
Zeta starts. Yeah, she starts a performance.
Okay, Gang gets a 6 on his initiative total.
More than 6. What kind of performance do you have?
+2/+2, isn't it?
You have a +2 performance?
Oh yeah, +2.
And it's a,
You're
it's a song.
channeling Zeta so much. It's like I don't even know if he wants me to not die. It's just over here being like, I guess if I have to.
All right, and with
Get him, Sam! Get him! You could hear Callie yelling.
Okay, Elven Dignity. Let's remember Elven Dignity.
detect magic from Arlen.
She's white knuckled on the
Gan.
fence, kind of yelling, and Arlen is detecting magic on Gan.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does he already have magics running?
He has. There's the presence
His
of magic
magics.
on him. You can't quite tell. He's carrying magical stuff.
Focus.
On the 3rd
rounds
round, initiative begins. So you're still concentrating, Sam. Oh, I didn't know who to bet on this one.
My boy Sam will teach him a lesson or two.
Oh, I don't know. Gan's rather strong. I saw him cut a very large monster right in half with his axe.
Well, he did take Sam's hand, but Sam hasn't forgotten that.
Do you recognize this?
Gan says you can see this rotten kind of hand. It's all sort of wrapped up around his neck.
I'm taking your balls next.
Well, at least I'll make some money off that. There's 2 of them. There's 20k.
He flips his axe around. Did they win the big fight, or is that later? No, that's later.
That's gonna happen
the championship
later.
fight happens last last here.
Okay, Sam is going to take a step back with the bull in the way, and will cast a True Strike.
Your little tricks are gonna save you.
Ain't no tricks. Bring it, oxymoron.
Way to go, Sam! Yay!
Okay, so he is wearing like a breastplate on top of his on top of his natural thick hide. He's got his massive axe. You do see that he has a dagger at his belt, like a large dagger.
It's a sword.
He's gonna double move basically up to you because he can't charge through the bear. Swinging his axe as he goes, raising it high as he comes in. Now it's your turn.
Okay, I'm going to use a move action to switch up my martial flexibility feats. I'm going to take improved disarm and greater improved disarm.
Fuck. Okay.
I'm then going to defensively take away his axe because I want the axe. My CMB +2 +2 -2 for defensively plus 20 plus 4. 50.
Okay, his CMD is like 30.
Okay. I didn't need the true strike, but I used it anyway.
Fine.
Okay, it's
Better
fine now.
So the large axe is now in your hands. You kind of jump up as he's raising
And
it
it's
up.
the right size for me,
Bink!
because I'm a Goliath.
You just sort of hit the bottom of his hands, and then you start taking control of the axe and twist it out of his way, and then turn around and axe in his hands. He's like he makes that noise. All right, so that was a standard action and a move.
Yep.
Anything else?
Good job, Adam. Good job. Very well done.
I'm going to stay good and close to him.
Okay, he doesn't have quick draw, so he is going to take a gore attack and then as a move action draw his dagger. Give me that! He does not like you.
I don't like him either.
You want it? Here it is. Buy him.
The one
job,
thing I
Adam.
don't have is like martial weapon proficiency. I need martial weapon proficiency.
Looks like 18. And then, so he moved Arlen 60 feet. You're too far away to... He had magic items on.
Yeah, that's okay. That's fine. If he had crazy
AC
magic,
27 with his horns.
It's a no, right?
No, doesn't know.
What is Sam's AC right now in Crane style?
36
What the fuck?
with no
Yeah,
spells.
30
I have
what?
No defensive spells. No
Okay.
defensive spells.
Yeah. But Brawler is stupid powerful.
Swiping his blade around. Okay.
Okay, I'm going to switch up my. I'm going to use a move action to use my martial flexibility to give myself once again weapon focus punchy and weapon specialization punchy.
Okay, so unarmed attacks on focus and specialization.
And my standard action is going to be an attempted knockout blow.
Are you just gonna try to
I'm just going to try to one shot him again. I'm going to one punch him at him.
punch him right up into the jaw and see if you can hit the spot?
Yeah, we'll see. We'll go for the
Okay.
button and we'll see. So we're not going to power attack. We will fight defensively. That is a plus 14, plus 2 for Bard Song, minus 2 for fighting defensively. AC 25.
You hit him by 1.
Cool. All right. I need a Fortitude save.
No. Don't want to.
Oh, Stunning Fist?
No, it's knockout blow.
Oh,
Knockout blow.
nice.
Much better. Much better.
Much better than stunning fist. You don't get very many of them.
7.
Like
Give me a
2
second.
or something?
Wow, how is it?
Because Minotaurs, I don't think have a good fort save as a race.
Yeah, that's
They're
that's
reflex
why.
and low.
And then if I add a bunch of
You know to
levels-
hit him right here, right under the neck.
Throat punch.
Okay, normally it's plus 6 with a thing. It's plus 7, and then with his class levels is another plus 6. So he's got a plus 13 fort save.
Okay.
Oh, 1.
And the DC is what?
19. Okay. That's fine.
Do it again. Do it again.
Do you still do damage?
I still do damage.
Yep.
Yeah. 15 damage.
Lethal or non-lethal?
Oh, we're softening him up. Actually, this was the dodge in and the little pop. So this was a non-lethal. We'll hit some moves next time.
You still have his axe in your hand.
I got my axe in the hand.
So you're gonna punch him with the axe in the hand. He hates you. All right, he's going to do a 2 dagger attacks and then a gore.
Okay. That's my only knockout blow. So we're in it.
Okay, so this is plus 18 plus the crowd. No crowd, AC 28.
Nope.
Second attack. Oh, that should be 2 less.
Nope.
AC 29. And then the gore. AC 28.
The crowd doesn't stack with Bard Song, right?
Nope.
Okay, good.
All right, so
I did a combat maneuver. I successfully stole his thingy.
yeah, you can give me a roll.
All right, because Sam's actually quite the
Performance
plus-
artist.
He's a +8 combat performance. Ah, for fuck's sake, 15.
All right, okay. So
That's fine.
the crowd is impressed at this, but they thought you were just going to die because of it. Gan takes a step back after swiping twice with a dagger and trying to hit you. You're making a fool of him at this point, and he just takes a step back from you. And he starts stomping his feet like he's indicating to the crowd that he's going to charge. Like he's going to back away to have enough.
He wants to torn.
He wants to charge you, yeah.
Running drop kick.
Okay, it's Sam's turn.
Sam will step in.
Okay, he doesn't like this.
Knockout.
I will full round attack this time with defensive, power attack, and 2-weapon fighting. So this might my bonus to hit will be less than stellar. AC 29.
But Modron makes up for that with the rolls.
AC AC 18.
That's a miss.
And AC 11. Okay, so we'll do the hit first before we see what happens. 22 lethal damage.
Wow. Okay, you kick him in the knee, and it hurts really bad. He howls in pain.
52 on the chart.
52 on the chart. Then you slip in the muck a little bit, and 52 is you hit your head on his armor,
Okay.
on his breastplate, and you take 1d3 wisdom damage. 1 damage.
I don't need that anyway. Let's keep going. There's this sickening like watermelon thunking sound. That's actually Brawler's a good class because. All right.
Are there any stats you need?
Strength.
Strength. Actually, you can substitute dex for most things too. So you can
Yeah, I need
or
strength
dex.
or dex.
It's a really solid class.
All right. Okay, that's. I made a boo boo. 19.
It's at friendly. Yeah, it drops down to indifferent.
Okay, I'm just. This is as good as it's as high as you possibly can have of a check, and that's more than 50%. Okay.
The bigger crowds are, the harder it is.
Okay, just as one of those things that they can't. All right.
Oh, is it you're done? Okay.
Yeah.
And then you missed on the last one? Okay,
Yep.
Gan is not going to get his charge off, apparently. Huh. He's going to try to grab that axe back. He does not have the feats for it, so you get a...
I will take my AOO.
You get an AOO. So you're struggling over the haft of the axe, you basically kick him again in the knee.
No, AC 14.
Okay, he sees that coming, and then his CMD to grab his axe back, or CMB. He's 36.
My CMD.
I think so.
My base CMD is 28.
Yep.
I have +2 versus disarm, so that's 30. My fighting defensively gives me 36, and then the bull strength makes it a 38.
Wait, 36?
So he's like,
I thought,
and then
I
he
thought
was about
fighting
to put,
defensively is only +3.
No, I'm a crane.
He's,
I am a birdie.
He tries to put his cloven hoof against your chest to kind of heave you away, but then you had attacked his knee and he brought it back, and that made him kind of stumble. And you give it a good twist and another twist, and you're free of it. And you've got this axe on. You've got your axe in your hands. Give me that.
Bag went for it. Oxymoron.
Doesn't understand. He doesn't understand the meaning of the word, and therefore the irony of the insult. Okay, that was a standard action, so
It's an attack.
oh,
So he has a secondary attack.
He then attacks you with the dagger secondarily. AC 22 and a tertiary attack with his horn. AC 25.
No.
And kind of 5-foot step that way, causing these soldiers to shuffle to a different area.
Okay. We're gonna punch him a bunch.
Punch and kick and headbutt.
And we're gonna
Amazing what a couple levels and a few feats does.
AC
The living
26
crap out of
26
people.
hits.
and a natural 20. Not a critical.
Okay, so it looks like 2 hits.
46 plus 28. 45 damage.
Okay, so you planted the head of the business end of the axe into the dirt, kind of used that for leverage, and came up and kicked him in the chest, and then as you came down, headbutted him right into the nose. 45 lethal damage is significant. He's taken 67 lethal damage and 15 non-lethal, and you've taken none.
Wisdom.
Oh, 1 wisdom damage, right?
I have a boo-boo. I'll put that on there.
Okay. Let me just... may have at one point in time. 60,
It's like Adam in real life.
70.
Headache and...
Okay. He's now bloodied with that last 2 attacks.
Oh god. Okay. I fought this thing at level 5? With...
Yep. He's like, I'll take on the champion. Oh, okay.
in a non-lethal fight.
All right, a non-lethal fight. He's 36. He's only got a plus. What was it? A plus 19 on his.
I think it was plus 18 with the...
Plus 1 for size.
Minus 1 for size.
No, plus 1 on his CMB.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
No,
it should be plus 20 because his normal. Okay.
My CMD against disarm is 38.
Okay, he's trying to grab his thing again as his primary attack. You get an
38.
AO.
38. I will punch him. I miss.
He gets a 30. He fails. He
Fails.
then in frustration attacks you with the dagger.
Yeah, now, if you cut your own penis off, it's not my fault. And then if I turn it into a necklace,
Would a 31?
no.
Okay. So you tried to grab the axe again. You twist and turn it out of him. Oh
Your
fuck!
Highness,
What's your AC?
Highness, Your Highness, 36. Your Highness, Your Highness.
He needs to make a fort save. DC 36 or be stunned for 1 round.
Oh, that would be good for the punching.
Okay, so
Dagger.
as he tried to grab your axe, basically you wrenched it out of his hands and then cross-checked him in the head, and he goes stumbling back. His dagger drops to the ground. And that ruins the rest of his attacks. Sam?
Sam is going to wail on him. Yeah, it's going to use this opportunity. His AC should be, like, significantly lower.
Yeah, he loses his dex, so he loses 2, and then attackers receive a +4 bonus to confirm combat maneuvers against a stunned opponent. Interesting. Oh,
Trip his
it is
ass.
minus 2.
Trip his
Okay,
ass.
so it actually applies to
I'm
CMD.
just pulling up my VC with trip 'em. It's what
Yeah,
Kane would have done.
his AC is 20 at this point.
We're gonna go for a bunch of non-lethal damage.
Okay, speed bagging his head.
Hit, miss.
Fucking
For
ass.
fuck's sake, flipping coins.
Okay, that's
Okay.
good. That's better than.
Okay, you slip in the muck a little bit.
22 non-lethal.
Yeah, that hurt. A bunch of punches, one of them connects. He's badly hurt. He spends the round stunned. Your turn.
Okay. He still doesn't have a weapon, so I'm gonna do it again. Although I'm gonna stop power attacking. Maybe
Okay.
that'll fix stuff. AC
If you're
15.
if you're in Crane, you're only losing Matu, right?
I'm fighting defensively. It's only 2 for fighting defensively. So I've got 2 for power attack, 2 for 2 weapon fighting, 2 for fighting defensively. It's minus 6. It's
Oh, balls.
adding up. AC 22. 58.
Okay. You got hit in the head again, and for a brief moment you didn't know where you were, and you got scared because of it. You need to make a will save DC 24 to not be shaken.
Okay. I've got something against fear, I think.
Plus, Gan was making weird, like, scary noises, like, and you're like, oh shit!
So
He's the big bad bull
I
scaring
got
you.
a 23.
Bard
Bull
Song gives
strength?
you a morale bonus versus fear.
I've got so that
That makes it
21,
25.
23. No, 23.
Okay.
In fact,
Is
it's
that
20
with the Bard Song?
22 because I have wisdom damage.
All right. Yeah, getting hit in the head is bad. The shaking condition will last for 2 rounds.
Okay.
For a guy who's got no damage, that's pretty good, though.
Give you a yellow aura, yellow being you're scared. And that was your full attack. Gan doesn't have any weapons in his hands. He's going to 5-foot step back from you, pick up his dagger, and then attack you because he's got reach.
Okay.
AC 30.
No.
Give me my axe. Give me my axe.
Should I break it again?
Just you
Fucking hates you.
you do not trust that he's going to do anything non-lethal after the like he's not going to respect the rules with you taunting him like that.
He's the one who's not being gentlemanly. Having 100 and fucking whatever hit points. Jesus Christ. Okay,
He kind of flips his dagger into a downwards kind of position, and it looks like he wants to stab you.
Okay, I think we're gonna 5-foot step towards the. Okay, we'll step in, and we're going to defensively take 1 attack.
Okay. Keep in mind shaken at -2.
AC 24.
Okay, that hits him exactly. You gotta give him a head fake. He falls for it, and you punch him in the throat.
We're back to the lethals because screw this guy. 2d6 plus 10. I wasn't power attacking. 19 lethal damage.
You get him, Sammy. 7 and 9, 6. Oh, he looks really hurt from that. Makes a weird whimpering noise. He's gonna full round with the dagger.
Holy fuck, what is that, 125?
AC 31.
Nope.
Your AC is saving you.
AC 15, and then the horn. AC 26.
No.
Yeah, that's what most characters, right?
Then he 5-foot steps back away from you, sending these soldiers kind of shuffling far over to this side of the arena.
Stay there for a moment.
Submit! He's going to get, I think from now he could start clipping that stone bear with the big axe. He's going to defensively take one swing to break the axe against the bull again. And he's going to yell at Gan to submit.
All right. Bang! All right.
Submit!
His +1 axe has, and it's a large weapon. Yeah, roll. Would it be the axe damage to itself, or would it be like your non?
It might be my unarmed strike damage to the axe. I don't know.
You're trying to sunder a weapon with your hands, right?
I'm basically sundering a weapon with my hands.
Okay.
So, and it's more of a threat than anything else. Plus 14, so 23 damage to the axe.
Okay, the axe has 5 hardness. With the +1 becomes 7 hardness, so you do 16 damage to the axe. The axe normally has...
It's a large one. I have more.
Yeah, 10 hit points, large is 20, and then with magic it's 30 hit points. So you did more than 15, so the axe is now broken.
Submit!
Sparks, and people are like, hey! As a couple of little chips come out of the stone bear. He's enraged because of it. That was a successful maneuver.
Roll the...
Natural 20.
Oh, the crowd remembers this and is now friendly towards you. You can hear some of them chanting Sam, Sam, Sam. There's still a few goblins chanting Xorbinius for some reason.
What the fuck?
You still have your other attacks. Like sundering is part of
Sundering
the attack.
I just took the one. I want the shaking condition to go away because of
Speaking of Goblin, there's an anime.
Saki.
There's a new anime called Goblin Slayer. Just saying, it's fucking awesome.
I've heard
AC
it's good.
30.
No.
And then a secondary plus horn. AC 21, AC 29. Okay, if this was a regularly built creature, he'd be torn apart. But apparently you found the feats. Alright, Gan is swiping and angry. He bumps into you a little bit, and he's trying to get his axe back, and you're breaking it against the head of the stone bear.
Okay. I'm gonna
Break his axe.
use 2 attacks against Gan, and then my third attack will go against the axe.
Okay.
Because I hate this guy. My shaking condition's gone. I'm just gonna take that off.
Yep.
'Cause,
You're no longer afraid. You emboldened yourself through your gutsy move and the fact that
look
you're
how awesome
yelling
all the
back at it.
yes! For a second there, I forgot I was awesome.
Now this is a shit kicking.
Alright, we're... AC 20, AC 17, and then the axe takes... it was hardness 7, you said?
Yep.
16 points of damage, so I think it's just broken now. Destroyed?
Yeah, it's destroyed. So the axe head comes flying off of the haft. The haft's all broken. The axe head's got some really nasty nicks along the side. It's kind of like flat along one side, but it's a bang, bang. People are laughing and cheering. Give me another performance check.
15.
Not quite enough to boost it. Gang just simply exhales at that. He's just holding up his dagger, and he's
Told you surrender.
he says a word that strikes a little bit of fear into you. Xorbinius.
Whoa! No!
The dagger glows slightly. AC 28.
We have holy ground to Xorbinius. The only way to be sure is to nuke this place from orbit.
AC 17.
No.
An AC 18. Okay.
Chat's losing its mind.
Lucas, Mark. Just Mark.
Look at what's for. What's happening? Wait, what? What's happening? What have you done, Mark? All right.
WTF, mate.
We're gonna attack him lethally, but without power attack,
Okay.
and defensively. 'Cause
The streak marks from the bloody looking knife, kind of magical.
How hurt is he?
He's got 37 non-lethal.
37 non-lethal.
86
Sure,
lethal.
we'll roll to confirm that crit. Ah, good. There we go. Sam's not trying to kill him. Although Modron might be trying to kill him at this point. That's a crit.
Critical hit. So
Crit first.
We'll do the first one first. 16 lethal.
All right.
Is he still awake?
90, 102. He's got 1 hit point left.
All right.
Wham!
1d100. 35.
God damn it.
He loses 1d6 con. Good luck.
35 is a standard critical.
Okay. 4d6 plus 20.
Wait, he's got non-lethal. A lot of non-lethal.
No, he's okay. 31 damage, but it is resounding.
You hit him with a shaft against his head.
The thing is broken. I don't know if you're still holding on to the axe.
He's holding onto a piece like it's a bat. Like
Oh,
he's
okay,
got
so you're like,
cudgel.
whack, whack, and then you sort of punch him right between the right in the nose. You heard his nose break, and like some of the bones in his nose are probably shattered into his face. Gan basically falls back, like a load of bricks, and crashes into the ground. Give me your performance check.
Oh, everybody loved me. Come on, 22.
Yeah, the people of the pit are now helpful towards the circus. Sam the giant. Way to go.
Excellent work, Sam.
You can
See,
hear.
I told you.
Callie
I told
just
you Sam
jumps
would do
down
that.
into the arena, like falls down into the muck. She laughs a little bit as she comes stumbling towards Sam.
We're gonna pick her up, and we're gonna stand on Gan.
Yeah!
We're gonna hold Callie in the air. Yeah!
This is the best trip ever, she says.
Yeah! We're gonna kiss on Gan. There we go.
All right. Mr. Bilk just basically tips his hat to Arlen and then walks away.
Yep.
Mortenzie was at the bars. Oh, Mark walked away.
So Marty.
Does Mortenzie? So the question is, does Mortenzie try to get that dagger? Is it the place? Is it the thing? He's very object oriented, but I think we mark for that.
So Roger gets his 2 talents.
Yeah, I fucking won for once, says Roger.
Okay, Marty,
Come on,
can you
Edward,
update
let's
his
go
money?
get my crossbow.
Marty, can you update Roger's
Yeah,
money,
I'll
please?
put 1,000 gold pieces on Roger. That I'm pretty
It's
sure.
2,000.
No. Oh yeah, it was 2
1.
against
It's 2 to 1.
Yeah.
What CR is that monster?
He is an 8th level fighter put on top of a regular minotaur with some ability adjusts.
So
CR 12, CR 11, something like that.
Minotaur 4 becomes 2. It's a CR 10.
CR 10. I felt like a CR 10, like
So-
because my build is like meant to counter that build.
yeah.
Okay, Roger collects his 2,000 gold pieces. Done.
So I get 8 grand, Arlen or Ahmed.
Give me a sec. Marty, Ugg has got his money back from Arlen.
Okay. Yeah, I'm trusting that you guys are.
I'm keeping track,
Keeping
so
track
I'm
of
doing
things.
I'm doing all the money. Yeah. So Sam, you get 8 talents. Yes.
Yeah, so I'm gonna get
The
mongrel
ludus.
tattoo. It's gonna be so good.
The ludus has made another 20 talents. Arlen's taken his money, and Roger's gotten his money back, or got his money.
Okay, Callie bet all of her money, which is 150 gold pieces, plus the one that Sam gave her.
My lucky gold piece.
She's got 453 gold pieces. She's like, I made some money. I made some money.
Far,
I bet on
so
you.
far, I love this town.
I bet on me too.
So far, I love.
Too.
So far, I love this town. Just say it.
Sam is going to take his hand back.
Okay, it's weird, but you snap it off of the neck. It has been sort of wrapped in leather wrappings because it's kind of all rotted, and the leather wrappings are keeping most of the flesh still there. It smells like a that only flies would love it.
Is there fire or?
It's been dipped in some sort of like alcohol or like some sort of embalming fluid because it's while it's partially rotten, it also has a chemically smell to it. Yeah, there are some like sconces of
He's
fire
just gonna
and
chuck it in his sconce.
Okay, so you burn your old hand. That wasn't. Callie's like, what was that?
Nothing. Don't worry about that.
Don't worry about that. She made.
I just had to get my hand back. That's all.
She made 302 gold pieces.
Yeah, I already added it.
Just saying, I love this town so far. So far.
Maybe you're better at this
TBD.
than Radimer.
Okay, Mortenzie, what are you doing? You can see Gan lying there, the dagger that briefly glowed when he called up to Xorbinius.
I can't reach him, so
as the doors were opening and you're no longer fighting, you can kind of go if you want. You get a thought in your mind that says, so where is my offering?
oh, from here he
Yep.
casts bleed.
Okay. You're just cantripping bleed on Gan while no one's watching?
Yep.
Gan is not in negative hit points, so
Oh, okay, 'cause he's in the red there.
but bleed. I
Oh,
think.
He's a ton
I
of
see.
non-lethal.
He rages.
I think bleed. Give me a second. Bleed is a spell.
A
There
living
is-
creature that is below 0 hit points but stabilized.
Yeah, you cast bleed and it doesn't quite work.
He rages.
All right.
Is this just a thing that's happening, or like?
Callie's bugging Sam. You're distracted right now. You can give me a perception check, Sam.
Because I mean, last time we're like, okay, it's a thing that happens. This is a little different.
Did he get his hammer back?
Who?
Mortenzie.
No, you had whatever you were going outside with.
Okay.
Because
You're going into the ring with.
Nothing.
17 is the perception check. Distracted makes it a 13.
Yep. Give me a. Are you doing this on the sly mark or are you?
Yeah.
Okay, give me a bluff or a stealth.
He's got stealth.
Can Arlen perception check this shit?
Sure.
Because I know it's your character, dude, but just saying, you might be sold.
At 80 feet away. DC 25. Perception or sense motive.
Nope,
my
I don't see it.
stealth is plus 20.
Arlen, don't love this town because I think you're the boss of a murderer.
22 on the stealth.
Okay, so Mortenzie, while no one was really paying attention to you, you find yourself standing right beside Gan.
He rages as a free action,
Okay.
and coup de grace is a full round action with his claws.
Oh, look at that! People are like screaming and yelling and looking.
And he does 6, 6 plus 24 for 32 damage.
His claws, blood flying everywhere. 32 damage as a coup de grace action drops Gan to 165,
It's the fortitude save.
which is minus 25. He doesn't have a minus 25 con, and then the fort save
Irrelevant.
he didn't make.
He's almost trying to claw himself into the beast.
I don't understand how this behavior is supposed to be conducive to the character's long-term involvement in a campaign.
Sorry, dude. I
He
apologize.
is listening to his god.
I apologize for what I have to do.
Okay. As Mortenzie is painting the mud red, you actually see something shift and move around in Gan's dead eyes, and it's smiling and laughing. At this point in time, Mr. Bilk is like shouting and pointing, and there's lots of chaos now as there are guards drawing their weapons, and I think initiative.
Okay.
I think the authorities are turning against Mortenzie and subduing him. I think that's what's
Okay,
happening.
he got a 3. I assume he gets shot a lot.
Yeah, I don't know if we want to play through this or just.
I will concede him. Falling.
Okay, so Mortenzie kind of gives up after that. Like he stops raging. And...
He literally looks like his token with all the arrows stuck in him. Okay, you got me.
Yeah, there were a bunch of like official guards that are shooting crossbows at him, and hey, I think I hear a crossbow's going off. Says Roger, and him and Edward go back to go see what's going on. They are detaining Mortenzie.
Yeah, because I think we didn't violate our contract on the fight. We just have a murderer.
There's a bunch of them that are like they beat him down, and when he's down, they beat him again, and basically Mortenzie.
Sam didn't kill him. How come Mortenzie wasn't tied up?
Mortenzie.
He's supposed to be in a cage.
Mortenzie is incapacitated and is basically dragged into a cell. And one of the guards points at Sam and says, "We need to speak to your Lannister."
He's a guy with no legs.
If you'll excuse me, I must go deal with problems.
Oh, well, it appears that the grudge has been revisited. Add pain to insult. Perhaps Gan will end up on my table. People are going nuts. It's chaos. Some people are really irate, while others are just laughing because they're slaves and gladiators, and they're supposed to die.
Widget is tilting his hat like low. So it's just one of those like sink into the chair, tilt that hat.
So Mortenzie, you need to make 2 performance checks. Both are DC 20, and if you fail, it actually drops the thing down. If not, you maybe help the holy
22.
shit. Okay, so you've gained a victory point through your action.
And 26.
You've gained 2 victory points. The crowd is
loves it.
fickle, and perhaps Gan was their champion for way too long and killed way too many of their people. But the crowd itself, not the authorities, not the owners, not the other Ludi, the crowd itself thought that this was the best thing since.
Sam lost his hand.
Sure. Since sliced hand.
More importantly, Xorbinius thought it was awesome.
All right, so you've got 2 victory points. Them's are the die rolls.
Yep.
This is the birthplace of Xorbinius, or the pit of Xorbinius in your head.
It is Xorbinius. Yep. Yeah, I'll be right back. I have to bring my wife a snack. Just a sec.
I'm just gonna compare some of the alignments of what's going on here, and
Yeah,
can't bring it in public anywhere.
Yeah,
Arlen's gonna sell him.
at this point, I think sentient a sentient sacrifice, I think drops alignment from neutral to evil.
If he even pretended he wasn't neutral or he wasn't evil, no.
He was fucking eating a rat. Like,
Eating a rat, breaking mirrors, no. Willing and almost slavish sentient sacrifice is not a good thing. So
No, yeah, no. This is definitely no. Sorry, I didn't even realize that was like that was the thing that was being considered of like.
Yeah. So Arlen wheels his way down to the to whoever the fuck he's got to talk to. Actually, I guess the guy who's announcing.
The fights are continuing, so it doesn't look like they're stopping.
No. You're gonna have to deal with.
Okay.
Well, Mr. Bilk is his. Like I don't know who's his owner, right? We talked to Mr. Bilk around bets and setting up fights, but that might not be his owner.
I guess somebody said we need to speak to your Lannister.
Yeah, some of the guards said that to Sam.
I'll go to them.
The word hasn't gone up to Arlen yet.
Arlen, okay, so Arlen's gonna look for someone to make 4K.
You should really put that mad dog down. He wasn't even in that fight.
Yes, I think he wasn't like this yesterday.
Oh my. Oh, that's not good, Arlen. Even if you're pretty loosey-goosey with the rules, with you gladiators ruling gladiators, that sort of shit's gonna give yourself a bad name.
Yes, it's going to be... We're gonna have to make an example. But would you like to put another four talents on the next fight?
No, you're probably gonna need all the money that you have to pay for that wonderful minotaur.
Yes, of course. Well, I'll see you soon. Thanks for the wine. Hopefully I'll be back before our fight starts.
Might even have to get a magister involved in this.
Possibly.
Arlen goes,
Oh, you're not going to sit with me for the next fight? I understand. You're in the spirit of competition and all.
Oh, hardly, no. I just want to deal with this bastard before he tries to kill somebody else.
Don't worry. No. He's part of the bet. I get to do away with him if I win this next fight, Arlen.
So he becomes your problem, then?
Oh, fuck.
Hey, Ugg, lose! Lose, Ugg! Oh, I can't hear you. Too bad. Oh,
Technically, however, he did this under your watch. I'm sure an arbiter will understand.
I'll tell you what. Rock, paper, scissors for him right now.
No. No, Arlen.
Shit!
If I get dragged into these legal troubles, you're surely going to be wheeled there, carried.
No worry, don't worry. I jest with you. He was under my watch when he did this act. I will deal with this. You can, if you do win him, do with him as you will.
You did hear the name that Gan did cry out, though.
Yes. You saw what happened to the dagger, didn't you?
Yes.
I'm gonna have to put an end to this. I don't like what's happening.
The DM's gonna take a bio break while the guys describe to you what happened.
So
I'm gonna go
Sam beat the crap out of Gan.
I'm gonna take a
in kind of like a fight, like in like Sam Gan part 2, the part 2 inning. Sam won, took his axe, broke his axe, punched it a lot, knocked him out. After the knockout, Mortenzie decided to go out and coup de grace again, and so he did. So he made a sacrifice
at the behest of Xorbinius.
Right, exactly. No, the demon in his head told him to do it.
The god of the pit.
The god of the pit, who's in your head, told you to do it. So you coup de grace the old champion in front of the crowd, which the crowd loved.
Like super love, like 2 victory points.
Like 2 victory points, like is the best thing ever. But now we have the whole pile of shit to deal with. A big part of it being like either you get a box and you live in a box again, or you get sold. Like I don't see any other kind of like reasonable.
I also have like 3 characters in this group, so
Right. Well, exactly. So you've got.
I have 3 characters in this group if he gets sold. So
Who's the other one?
I got Zeta, Nibbles. Well, provided
Nibbles.
of course we win.
Nibbles. Okay,
Provided we
yeah.
win.
All right, so you do
Damian.
have too many characters in this group.
Yeah.
So the full
Maybe he
realization
gets
of
sold.
Xorbinius.
Maybe he gets sold in Vatapole to another group.
Maybe, or maybe we just make some sort of show of burning him. I don't know. He's evil. He's horrible.
He's not evil. He's just easily manipulated by the god of the pit.
You don't look at that Punim. Look at that Punim. That Punim is not a Punim of somebody who's like.
Someone at my door. Excuse me.
Is Mark arguing that his character's not evil?
No, not at all. That is 100% not what was being argued. Mark was making a very cogent point around resource management, and where Ahmed and I are having like the side chat of like we need to sell him or kill him or something, and it's like yeah, but he's like a PC, and you know how do you? He made a good reason not to care about that. I have 4 characters in this chunk of the storyline. Yeah, fair enough. Nibbles. I in my eyes, I thought like, "Where's my sacrifice?" meant go cut out someone's eye. That's what I thought it meant. Like that's what I thought all the signaling was. Go cut out somebody's eye.
It was just a thought. It wasn't the way he interpreted it. Was the way he interpreted it, right?
It was reflections and eyeballs. I'm like, oh, he's gonna start cutting out people's eyes, and it'll be like just ramping up a little bit. But it's like blood orgies. It's like going straight to blood orgies. That's too much. You can't do that and look like a ghoul.
Yeah, that shit was way too much.
I realize that the caravan is big, but it can definitely be when you go on adventures. It's like you choose the guy that's going, and the caravan's big enough that it could split. Yep. These guys go off and do this thing, while these people go off and do that thing. So don't meta manage the number of PCs and characters. The whole campaign's like that. So
what's also fun in this is it's a way to manage some of those funds that just came in. Although there was see, if I killed him, it would have been 10K.
I have a feeling Xorbinius is from the Dark Tapestry. He's a little bit worse than Demon.
My personal opinion is that Mortenzie. So there's 2 options. Something is masquerading as Xorbinius and using Mortenzie as an agent. So somebody has assumed the mantle of Xorbinius. So it was an already existing creature that's like, yes, I will take that name. That is one of my new names, Havachi. I actually think that Mortenzie's will is strong enough that he has created an entity just through worship.
Hey, the worshiping of the concept. Good ideas. Keep on going, Adam.
Yeah. the worship. No, legit. Like I think that he is. Like I did see you. I saw you writing it, but I think that he was able, through force of will, to create a lesser demon, and through getting other people to worship it, which he did, was like able to will the demon into existence. That's what I think. That's my thought. I'm pretty certain his oracle type was picked by what would be the most unbalanced.
No. Mark actually told me. He said, "Would this be fitting?" And I said, "Yes." Of course. When the player hands you dark may I have dark tapestry, please? Yes. Of course you may. I think an execution is the only real recompense. Like, geez.
It's full on the South Park Christmas critters. Blood orgy, blood orgy.
Right, it's like, oh god,
Oh god,
oh god.
that went to 11. Like now.
Hey, Mark, how's it going? You're muted. We need Power Ranger Mark.
Oh, I didn't realize my mic was not muted.
No, we can hear you clinking around the kitchen there. Ahmed.
Yeah, Ahmed's not muted.
Do
He's
your
in the
chores,
microwave.
Ahmed. Do your chores.
Dang, I'm back.
All right. So that happened, and there seems to be some confusion. The crowd loves it, though. The crowd seems to. They were happy to maybe see the end of Gan. And they're cheering. This is a day of blood that they will remember for a long time.
There's a lot of champions who have their last 2 fights be owned to.
Well, Mortenzie, while you were being beaten into unconsciousness, you do remember standing in the middle beside the stone bear was this strange-looking creature. It had scales, a wide head, weird fur coming out of its, coming off of its mane.
Okay.
It was the thing that you saw flitting around in the eyeballs. It was just in the shadow of the stone bear, and it was quietly smiling and looking at you as you were being clubbed to death. Like everything kind of slowed down for a moment, and you saw the thing that you think is Xorbinius.
Now he can die happy, knowing he was right all along. You know, I actually thought about going summoner just so he could summon Xorbinius, but I didn't want anybody beating up Xorbinius, so I decided against it.
Mortenzie, you feel yourself fall. And when your head, slightly conscious, hits the stone floor of the arena, you continue to fall.
Okay.
Like your head never hits the stone. And you're falling into this deep and dark pit. A pit that goes down and down and down. You're pretty much having one of those I'm falling forever dreams.
Okay. Xorbinius, is that you?
It's me. Who else do you think is here?
Yes, yes. Did I please you, Master?
Yes. It has been some time since someone evoked my name.
Now more evoked your name. The Minotaur evoked your name.
Yes. Since you last visited here, I felt the power to reach in.
Yes, yes. I have done good then. I have done good.
You have done my bidding. You have been a good servant.
Yes, yes.
Ever since I first saw you in that mirror. Ever since you broke it with your childish hand and spilled blood.
I will break all of the mirrors. I will eat all of the eyes. There will be no reflection. I will do whatever it is you ask.
Yes, I accept your offering. Your soul's
Yes. Yes.
Fuck my life.
Imperials are such copycats, aren't they?
Terrible creatures that must be consumed.
Yes, consume. They're so greedy.
Yes.
Their greed outstrips the gods.
Yes. They must be punished. Let me punish them for you, please.
No. Not in their houses. Their houses are wrong. You must punish them where their strength is not great. You must punish them in the wilderness. You must punish them in the small towns. You must punish them in the villages.
Yes, as you wish.
This pit is mine, but one day they might come and take it from me.
I will not let them do that. Never.
No. Should you survive, you should come. You should come to the shadow plane and come and say hello face to face.
Yes.
Should you survive? If not, then this soul and this body will become mine.
As you wish. Anything for Xorbinius.
Yes, Xorbinius.
Even Olivia.
Yes, come to the lap of the shadow dragon.
As you wish.
Come to the lap of the elf in the dragon's shadow. She will help turn the tide against the greedy Imperium and their greedy gods 5 times 5.
Yes, of course.
We will show them fear where the old gods they call them, the old gods have failed and are fleeing. We will be the ones to set things right.
Yes. Yes, we will set things right. With blood and pain and screaming.
Yes, we must gather our power. We must. Come to me if you survive this place.
Of course.
Follow the shadows. She will lead the way.
I will follow the shadows.
Okay. There is a different fight on our hands. Damian, Ugg. You can see the guards have continue to continue. There's many more of them, of different houses and factions. As what Mortenzie did was probably frowned upon highly.
Probably, yeah. Just sneaking in and killing another gladiator, yeah, probably not high on the...
People go to prison if they run into the boxing ring after boxing matches and punch a boxer. And that happens, not infrequently.
But those
But it's not
people
that's
aren't
not
the property of the wealthy.
they're not the property of the wealthy, and it's not blood orgy. There's a big difference.
Okay,
Yeah, like if you go on there with a knife and just start gutting like a boxer.
Yeah.
And
uh,
now
No,
to
no,
add
no.
to this day of God.
It's more like if
He's
you,
unconscious.
It's more like if you walk into a dog ring, a ring where there's a dog fight going on, and you gut the dog.
But this guy's
Yes.
sentient.
Yes. No, it doesn't matter because he's a slave.
property.
I hate to say it like this.
Oh, yeah, okay. I'm good with just like.
This is the morality of the Imperium. So.
Okay. One of the last things that you